An NXT 2.0 star could be getting a call-up soon. Plus, Jim Ross is taking some time off of AEW Dynamite. And what is an upward spiral match? It's all in the wrestling news right now. The thing with the new NXT 2.0 is there are plenty of people that I think could genuinely progress up quite quickly. Mm-hmm. You've got your Bron Breakers.
You do.
You've got your Von Wagoners.
Oh, yes.
You've got your Crispy Minties. You've got your Toxic Attraction.
Ooh.
I made that third one up.
I thought you did. You had me going then. You had me going, Tom.
You've also got your Odyssey Joneses. And Odyssey has been turning some heads. Cage side seats saying there has already been some interest in calling NXT wrestler Odyssey Jones to the main roster in WWE. And you can see he's got quite the strong win-loss record on NXT. He pinned Roderick Strong and the Creed brothers in a six-man tag. Last time I think we saw everything. It was last time, maybe time before, but either way. But yeah, a lot of love for Odyssey Jones. What are your vibes on Odyssey Jones?
I like him. I like him a lot. As someone who was very, very, very much invested in NXT before NXT 2.0, a little bit skeptical when things changed and these new people started coming in. What you doing on my lawn, sir? But
I like to think that is what Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa said. Get off my lawn!
Get off me lawn!
Stupid kids!
But Odyssey Jones, one of the standouts. Obviously, we had the breakout tournament with a lot of people, and he really shined in that. And just an athletic big man who can really put on very good matches. Very, very good matches. To say he might be a little bit, inexperienced before coming into here, it's definitely starting to come into his own, which is really, really nice to see.
And he's got friends in all the right places as well. Back in September, he was on After the Bell with Corey Graves talking about how he'd had a wonderful interaction with John Cena.
Yeah.
The day that John Cena made his return, Odyssey on Raw, Odyssey Jones did a dark match before it, and Cena was just full of support and advice and guidance and enthusiasm for Odyssey Jones. I think Jones might become a thing on the main roster.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. Hopefully, they still let him be himself a little bit, because he's very good. I just like how he is already.
I think they will. I think this is the thing, because now Vince and Brucey are more in control of the development brand. I feel like a lot of these guys are ready-made.
That's a very good point.
That's
a very, very good point. I think you're right.
You're not going to have those growing pains.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not like they're going through a weird tunnel anymore. Like, it feels a bit more of like a nice simple transition to get. I think if Odyssey Jones just turned up on Raw, they wouldn't mess with it. They would not mess with it. We're sending our best to Jim Ross today. So Jim Ross made an announcement alluding to this at the end of Dynamite on Wednesday. He put out a tweet saying, due to my skin cancer care, totaling 22 radiation treatments starting Monday, I will hopefully return to the announce desk on December the 29th in Jacksonville. Tony Khan supports me on this strategy, which has been a blessing. My thanks for all your support. Tony Khan tweeting out, JR, everyone here at AEW wishes you the best. I think it's a great game plan you've got. We look forward to your return to commentary, hopefully in your new hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, at New Year's Smash at the end of December. We want you to kick the cancer's ass, JR, and I think we all do. Without a doubt, we all do. JR was very adamant that he wanted to work through everything, but then when they said, look, you're going to need these 20 odd radiation treatments, he had to sort of eventually go, look, I've got to take some time away.
Yeah.
So it's like he was adamant he wanted to work through it.
And as well, I think perhaps for a lot of people, that's an easy way of coping with it too, if you've got something to do, which is absolutely, that's fair enough. And I really, really do hope he's all right, and it'll be nice to see him, closing out the end of the year, having Jim Ross on commentary again will be so lovely.
Refreshed, revigorated, and cancer-free.
Yeah,
Definitely what we want to see.
Please, fingers crossed. And it's just nice to know that the passion is still very much there for JR. He wants to work through this as well, He still wants to keep going. And just all the best to him. We love him very much.
More stars added to Triple Mania Rhea, which is next Sunday, to crown a brand new AAA Mega Heavyweight Champion. We have a multi-man match, a 5-way scramble featuring Samurai Del Sol, Jay Lethal, Hijo del Vikingo, and another person who's in the match
It's the Fishman.
That's right.
It's the fisherman himself.
Jeffrey Fishman.
Oh, Jeffrey Fishman.
Put up a picture of Jeffrey Fishman, known fisherman from the area. He's not a wrestler. He's just a fisherman. He loves a fish, does Jeffrey Fisherman.
He
does.
know
what? I had a chat with Jeffrey Fisherman the other day, and he said to me, Tom, I want to win that AAA Mega Heavyweight Championship, and then I'm going to come back and do some fishing.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. And then he's going to throw it into the Tyne for Adam Pacitti then to do another magnet fishing show on Twitch to find the belt.
No ifs or halibuts, he said. Fish pun.
That was good.
Sadly, it's not Jeffrey Fishman in the AAA. Put up the proper Fishman. There he is. Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish. Exciting. Bobby Fish has just been, catapulted. He's like a flying fish. Tom.
Not literally.
He's like a flying fish. He's literally just been catapulted.
Not like the cows in the Holy Grail.
He's obviously, he was released from NXT, and now he is just on an absolute trajectory, isn't he? He's doing so much awesome stuff, and it's really nice to see as well.
Triple Mania will also feature FTR versus the Lucha Brothers for the AAA World Tag Team titles.
Oh, exciting.
They work beautifully together.
They really do. Do we see FTR keep the belts? Do we see FTR continue the heat?
Oh, I think Lucha Brothers win it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was some talk about Vicky Guerrero possibly managing them here. I've not heard any more on that. I'm sure we'll find out on Fight TV next weekend. We'll also see the in-ring return of Cain Velasquez. It's been a while since we've seen Cain, but yes, that's got to be Cain. Teaming with Psycho Clown and Pagano to face LA Park, Rey Escorpion and Taurus in a six-man match that should be fun. And this will be the Cain Velasquez that we all fell in love with in the wrestling thing. Not the one that kind of came in, did that half-hearted, half-witted match against Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
But the one that's busted out Frankenstein and Hurricane and
that's the thing.
That's the one.
He's so good at doing that stuff as well. And then you bring him into WWE, and it was more just the UFC fighting stuff, obviously with his history with Brock Lesnar. So this is going to be exciting to see as well. Very much looking forward to it.
Andrew.
Yeah.
What the flip Iddy Doodah is an upward spiral match.
Would you like me to tell you what an upward spiral match is?
I would love you to tell me what that is.
So Jeff Hardy has pitched a very bizarre gimmick. So Jeff Hardy was on Inside the Ropes, and he said, I had this weird idea for this upward spiral match. I don't know if you know this, but back in the day, WCW used to film at Universal Studios Orlando, and it was on a stage, but the ring would spin. It would spin, and even as a little kid watching that, I think it was implanted in my brain. I was going, what if there's a match to where you wrestle for 5 minutes, but then there's a beeping noise and the ring starts spinning. Then it spins at a certain speed for a certain amount of time, and then you stop. Naturally, you get dizzy. But then another 2 minutes and it starts to spin again, but just a little bit faster this time. I'm just curious if you can run spots as the ring's spinning and be safe. The upward spiral match.
What do we think of a tragic roundabout match?
Jeffrey, what's wrong, sir? Are you okay?
Is everything all right home,
Are you all right, Jeffrey? Just a little bit. I mean, I was watching his Broken Skull sessions yesterday, and he was very much saying to Stone Cold in that, I have many ideas for many different things. I'm just a little bit worried to pitch them to Vince McMahon and everything, because Matt was very much the pitch person. I wonder if he's pitched this to Vince yet, but I'm scared that if he does pitch this to Vince, Vince will be like, yes, sir, this is a good idea.
I want to put this out into the world, right? Like, Jeff, and I know, you're currently with WWE and you might want to appear on some of their products and stuff, but we'd like to invite you on Cultaholic to sit down,
please,
have a cup of coffee, tea, Darjeeling, I don't know, half a banana, I don't know, whatever, and just pitch all the ideas. Every single idea in that magnificent mind palace of yours. All of them. Just pitch all of them.
I think, Tom, if we got Jeff Hardy and Adam Pacitti in a room together, you could make the greatest... A mess! And you could also make the greatest game show of all time.
Oh, no.
I think that would be a very good idea, to put those two together to make the greatest game show of all time, because this sounds like it would be perfect in a game show.
So like they like spin the wheel, like a wheel of fortune.
So like it spins, right? You do the thing like what Jeff is saying here, and then you have to try and push someone off into a vat of gunge or something, or a ball pit or something below. Because that's what this sounds like, some sort of elaborate game show match.
Amazing. Jeff, let's get in touch. Your people call our people. We'll do it. I'll see you when you get there. Stay safe. Keys.
Love you, bye.